Hi, hello. This is our grocery store slash convenience store if you're new here and you don't know that. I'm Ray, this is Felicia. She's hiding back there. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she actually is on camera. Can't really see her, she's just a little dot there. I want to run through the 5 questions you should ask yourself before opening any business, especially a brick and mortar business. And before you do any research at all, this video would be helpful for you. Stay tuned, let's get into this one. Thanks for coming by. Also, if you're interested in growing a small business, you can work directly with me. In the description below, you'll find my email. I will personally answer and see if we can help you in your business opportunity. I just launched this. I'm really excited to announce it to you guys, so let's get started. The biggest question, and I learned this the hard way, is what is your unique value? What do you bring different to the table than the rest of the competition out there? How do you stand out and make the customer believe that you are different enough to support? For my business, I ran into the same exact problem. To give you my personal example is we started with just fruits and vegetables. It's really all we could afford when we started, but everyone carried exactly what we had. It wasn't until I noticed that people were coming in, but they weren't really spending a lot of money. So we had to become more niche oriented. We started carrying products that no one else around us had, international chocolate, Italian imports, novelty products, thank you. And over time, we really gathered a collection that is unique to us and unique to this area where you can't easily find it. So that was our angle, and that's how we stood out from the competition. See, this is all we had, apples. And nobody gets rich off apples unless you're selling millions a month. Or maybe $1 million a year, that would be good too. Point number 2, who is your target audience? I see so many people opening businesses, and if I ask them this question, they say, everybody loves my coffee, everybody loves my grocery store, everyone has to eat at my restaurant. Wrong. You need to boil it down to legitimately who is coming into your store and why. Why do they want to come into your store? Once you figure out why they are shopping with you or supporting you, you start to be able to expand that outreach to find more similar customers just like them. You want to identify what makes them tick. What are their pain points? What problem are you solving to this target audience? My target audience is the 5-kilometer radius of my store, but it's a higher end niche oriented audience. To give you an explanation, they enjoy entertaining, they enjoy international food, they enjoy a little bit higher quality items that they can't find at a discount supermarket. The pain point I'm solving is they are basing their day off finding convenience in my store by coming in, leaving quick, and not having to spend an hour in a big grocery store. So you need to identify those few things, and then you'll realize where to advertise your business best. Question number 3, can I work for nothing? I'm gonna rephrase that. Can you work for $0 an hour? And I laugh at this because I thought the same thing. I thought, as soon as I open the doors, people will start flooding in. I'll be making a good salary, $50,000 to $60,000 a year, and then $70,000 a year after that. And then, after 5 years, I'll be doing $100K a year. I couldn't be more wrong in that thinking process. When I say, can you work for $0 an hour? Can you work for $0 an hour for the first year, the second year, probably the third year? If you need money to survive right now and you have nothing, then you cannot start a business. It is very simple and you need to pay your personal bills somehow. And if your business isn't performing and giving you the money that you need to survive, then you can't keep going. For the first year of your business, picture yourself working every day, listening to customers, taking orders, bringing, stock into your store, taking very limited breaks. And then at the end of the night, you're mopping the floor and shutting the place down, all for $0 for the first year, day after day after day, all with the mindset that your future in this business will be a success. If you're already complaining about not making enough at your job now, imagine making $0 for a year, working twice as hard. Number 4 is, how will I come up with the money? And aside from how I will survive for the year or 2 years where this thing is not making any money, hopefully it makes money beforehand, but how will I come up with the capital to start my business? And there is many different ways you can do this aside from your personal money if you don't have enough, but this is a question that people tend to ignore, because when you come up with an idea of this amazing business, the reality is it's going to take some money to start, and people don't want to focus on the harsh reality that they will have to have some skin in the game in this in order to be even looked at by investors or a bank loan. And on top of that, you're going to see that any loan or grant is going to want you to have a business plan in place with a revenue projection where it shows almost month to month what your projected revenue is and your projected expenses, because they want to know that you're doing your homework on this business to make sure they're going to be able to be paid back. At the end of the day, money talks. Number 5, how will you adapt to change? And by this, take this as a side note. Your lifestyle will change completely. Your free time for the first little while will be very, very minimal compared to a regular career. But the change that I'm speaking of is, how will your business adapt to the ever-changing world of technology, AI, customer behavior? And for my example is, I was so strict for a full year that I was only carrying fruits and vegetables. I wanted to be a produce market, that I limited our sales probably much more than I can anticipate now, because I was stubborn and didn't want to explore the world of ready-made food, drinks, snacks, local products like kombuchas, honeys, sauces. Now our inventory is expanded to maybe 10,000 SKUs, where before it was 100. So you really will grow over time, but how will you adapt to change in your industry? When everyone is, doing the same thing for 100 years, and you're able to navigate it and do it differently, better, and more effectively, you not only make more sales, you get new customers, and your profit is much, much higher. And I'm generalizing this video, but it's really known in the industries that I'm focusing my businesses on, that most people do things the exact same way we've been doing them for so long, and then someone comes and shakes it up a little bit, and now everyone follows that one person. So are you going to be the person that follows or the person that leads? This is the difference in this situation. And I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to my 5 questions that you should ask yourself before opening a business.